This single steel rope holds a vessel larger than any sailing yacht ever built. The mast rises 70 meters high, taller than the Statue of Liberty from base to torch. Named after a spiral symbolizing new life, this yacht carries the weight of a billionaire's vision. A technology founder with a net worth exceeding $200 billion commissioned this vessel in secret. A shipyard in the Netherlands, one of only 5 on Earth qualified to build sailing yachts of this scale. The design echoes the golden age of yachting, when tycoons ruled the seas with their own sailing fleets. For 3 years, the project bore only a classified code, known to fewer than 50 people. 127 meters from bow to stern, longer than a football field and a half. Over 1,000 tons of aluminum and 200 cubic meters of teak went into this single structure. In 2019, the first steel sections of what would become the world's largest sailing yacht were laid at Ocean Co. The mast, 70 meters tall, was designed to retract, a necessity to pass under historic European bridges. One bridge stood in the way, De Hef in Rotterdam, a national monument built in 1927. When news broke that the bridge might be temporarily dismantled, the city erupted in protest. Jeff Bezos offered to fund the bridge's disassembly and reassembly, an offer worth millions. Construction paused for months as the city council debated the fate of their historic landmark. Ultimately, the bridge remained untouched. The yacht was moved at night in secrecy. Under cover of darkness, tugs guided the 127-meter vessel past the silent iron structure. By dawn, Koru was on open water, the world's largest sailing yacht, finally free. What separates the raw metal chosen for a billionaire's yacht from any ordinary hull? Only 5 shipyards on Earth are certified to weld aluminum magnesium alloy of this purity. The welders here train for 7 years before they are trusted to join a single seam. Tolerances are held to 0.03 of a millimeter, thinner than a human hair. Each hull section weighs over 100 tons and must align within that same margin. 20 watertight compartments ensure that even if 2 are flooded, the yacht remains afloat. A gyroscopic stabilizer, costing more than $5 million, reduces roll by 90%. 2 MTU diesel engines deliver 10,000 horsepower, enough to move this 127-meter giant. Every propeller blade is hand-polished for 3 days to eliminate microscopic imperfections. More than 100 kilometers of electrical cable run through the hull, enough to stretch across Manhattan. Every connection is soldered by hand and attested twice before it is sealed into the structure. With the hull complete, attention turns to the mast, the tallest ever built for a sailing yacht. The mast is constructed from carbon fiber, 12 layers thick, cured under 6 bars of pressure. In the autoclave, temperatures reach 130 degrees Celsius, fusing the layers into one. How does a 70-meter mast carry 2,500 square meters of sail without buckling? Layers of carbon fiber are aligned at different angles, each orientation designed to resist a specific force. The autoclave applies 150 tons of pressure per square meter, stronger than the ocean floor. Once cured, the sections are bonded with aerospace-grade adhesive, the same used on space shuttles. With the mast stepped, the rigging begins. 12 kilometers of stainless steel wire, each strand load-tested to breaking point. Every turnbuckle is calibrated to within 1 Newton-meter of its specification. No room for error. The standing rigging alone carries a working load of over 100 metric tons. Hydraulic tensioners apply 4,500 pounds per square inch, more than the pressure at the ocean floor. Every component is inspected by specialists who climb the mast. a 70-meter vertical ascent. At the masthead, precision-machined sheaves reduce friction to less than 1% of the load. The sails, made from custom-woven composite fabric, arrive in sections that cover nearly half a football field each. Hoisted by hydraulic winches, they capture the wind across 2,500 square meters of surface. From the bridge, a single joystick controls every sail, a system designed for one-handed precision. 200 cubic meters of Burmese teak were selected, each plank chosen for its grain and color consistency. Master joiners examine every board by hand, rejecting any with the slightest imperfection. Using planes unchanged for centuries, they achieve a surface smoothness of 1/10,000th of an inch. Panels are installed with grain continuity that flows uninterrupted from one cabin to the next. A hand-applied oil finish requires 12 coats, each cured and buffed before the next. The main salon alone took 4,000 man-hours, more than 2 years of a single craftsman's labor. A sculptor spent 6 months carving the spiral emblem, a symbol of new life and renewal. The Maori Koru represents the unfolding fern frond, chosen by the owner to reflect his own journey. Installed on the stern, it now watches over the wake, a permanent signature on the water. Deep within the master suite, a collection of rare black diamonds, each cut to reflect absolute darkness. Emerald crystals, sourced from a single mine in Colombia, provide flashes of deep green throughout the interior. Chocolate brown leather, from a family-owned tannery operating for over a century, covers the seating. Rose gold fixtures are set with pavé diamonds, their pink gold hue shifting in the light. Maroon velvet, woven in Italy, adds a commanding presence to the salon's soft lines. Together, these 5 colors form a palette chosen specifically to complement the owner's personal aesthetic. Each gemstone is set by hand, a process that adds thousands of man-hours to the build. The central staircase alone required 3 months of fabrication, its curves precisely machined from solid bronze. A custom lighting system allows each color to be highlighted or softened at the touch of a button. Where does a vessel worth $500 million keep its most valuable secrets? Behind a steel door designed to withstand explosions and fire, a private sanctuary known only to the owner, an anti-paparazzi system uses infrared lasers to detect camera sensors and instantly disrupt their images. 24 hours a day, a dedicated security team monitors every approach to the yacht. In each guest cabin, custom-built watch windows await a detail reflecting the owner's own collection. The cabins offer complete privacy, soundproofed walls, blackout blinds, and linens hand-stitched in Italy. Marble from a single quarry in Carrara lines every bathroom, the same stone used by Michelangelo. The master bathroom features a freestanding tub positioned so that the horizon is visible from the water. A private spa includes a massage room with floor-to-ceiling glass, the ocean just inches away. Seven layers of marine paint, each cured for 12 hours, protect the hull from salt and sun. The final coat is applied by hand, leaving a surface so smooth that water beads like mercury. Floated out of dry dock, the vessel begins its next phase, sea trials in the North Sea. With twin engines delivering 10,000 horsepower, the yacht reaches a top speed of 20 knots. For 3 days, engineers monitor every system, from engine temperature to fuel efficiency. Despite its size, the yacht turns with a radius of less than 200 meters, a testament to its design. Thermal cameras and vibration sensors detect even the smallest anomaly before it becomes a problem. With all tests passed, the yacht returns to harbor, ready for its final delivery. In a ceremony known only to a few, the keys are handed over, a moment 3 years in the making. The owner's collection of art and artifacts is now stored in climate-controlled safes throughout the yacht. Every sensitive cabinet receives a numbered security seal, any tampering immediately visible. A custom tender and 2 jet skis are secured on the boat deck, ready for island exploration. The galley is stocked with provisions sourced from 6 countries, all within the past 48 hours. The wine cellar holds over 500 bottles, including vintages that predate the yacht's construction. The owner's suite is prepared to the last detail. Fresh flowers, personalized linens, and a handwritten welcome note. The biometric safe in the owner's study is secured, its contents known only to one person. The captain inspects the crew one last time, 45 specialists trained for every contingency. At the dock, a single vehicle arrives, and the owner steps aboard for the first time. Under full sail, Koru achieves speeds of up to 20 knots, silent, powered only by the wind. Champagne is poured, a tradition marking the first voyage of the world's largest sailing yacht. On the infinity pool deck, guests find solitude the horizon, stretching endlessly before them. A dedicated spa therapist is on call 24 hours a day, ready to provide anything from massage to acupuncture. Evening dinners are served al fresco, with menus crafted by a Michelin-trained chef. Each dish is a work of art ingredients, flown in daily from 3 continents. At night, the yacht becomes a floating constellation, its lights reflected in the ink-black water. The owner's suite is turned down with fresh flowers, a handwritten note, and the gentle sound of the sea. As dawn breaks, the vessel lies at anchor in a bay known only to its captain, a private world. Here, in the stillness, the journey pauses, but the legacy of what was built endures. From the Mediterranean to the Caribbean, Koru visits only the most exclusive anchorages on Earth. Wherever she arrives, a private tender delivers guests directly to shores reserved for a select few. On a secluded beach, an evening unfolds, the yacht serving as both vessel and venue. Gifts exchanged aboard reflect the owner's passion. Rare timepieces, custom jewelry, and one-of-a-kind art. Each piece tells a story, a connection between the vessel and the individuals who inhabit it. As the sun sets, Koru departs for another coast, its journey, like its owners, never static. Back in the shipyard, where it all began, the master craftsman who carved the spiral now sees his work on screens around the world. A young apprentice studies the blueprints, the knowledge passed down, waiting for the next generation. The same ocean that witnessed the first launch now carries Koru toward the horizon. Full circle. The craftsman who carved the Koru holds a miniature version in his palm, a reminder of what he built. His apprentice now draws the first lines of a new vessel, the legacy passed to fresh hands. Koru continues its voyage, a testament to what human hands and vision can achieve. The charts show no final destination, only the endless promise of the sea. As dusk falls, the yacht becomes a floating star, a point of light on the water. Returning to the source, the ocean that gave birth to every material, every idea. From beneath, the hull is a shadow, a reminder that all human creations rest on nature. One vessel, 3 years of construction, 2,500 craftsmen, and a vision that redefined what a sailing yacht could be. The Koru spiral, a symbol of new life, watches over the wake, a promise of journeys yet to come, and the ocean, unchanged, continues its ancient rhythm, ready for whatever comes next.